Good evening. It's wonderful to stand up here for the first time as your president tonight. Thank you. I was so looking forward to giving this award to Kathy Byrne tonight because I've had the opportunity to work with Kathy Byrne not only through ITLA the last over a decade, but through our litigation. And Kathy is a phenomenal trial lawyer, a phenomenal person, a phenomenal leader. I had the privilege of serving on her exec board this year, and I had said today she came into the year with such determination and enthusiasm. Anytime anything needed to get done, she was the first one to volunteer to do it. Unfortunately, Kathy was diagnosed with cancer, and so while she is, and I know that Kevin and her son are going to accept the award here in a second on her behalf, she is doing well. She just, whenever you're receiving treatment, you should not be in a room with this many people. And so she sends her best wishes, and I know that she will go into this fight the same way that she has gone into the fight for our clients for the last several decades. So I would like to call up Kevin Conway, Kathy's partner, and Willy, her son, to accept this award on her behalf for all that she's done this year and say a couple words on Kathy's behalf.
Hey, all, thank you so much for being here, and of course, so wishes that she could be here tonight with you all as well. First, she would like to thank the Queen and Conway partners for all of their never-ending support over the last 4 years, and much prior to that, through all her work on ITLA, as she's been dedicated to this organization for at least my entire life, I believe. And when she was describing the role of ITLA president to me, I was somewhat familiar with her work through this, but when she was president, I'm like, what's this all about? And if you know Oprah's favorite things, when she described it to me, it was at the intersection, it seemed like, of law, politics, and legislation, and this was almost like Kathy Byrne's favorite things, or my mother's favorite things. So I was a bit worried she wouldn't allow a peaceful transfer of power to our wonderful new President Sara Salger. In particular, my mom would also like to thank Jim Collins and Pat Salvey for stepping up over the past month and really putting a bow on everything she's worked towards and laying a roadmap for the future. And finally, she would like to thank all of you for your encouragement, well wishes, and again, she so wishes that she could be here tonight. And with that, I'll give it over to Mr. Conway. Thank you.
Thank you, Willie. As you know, as you were just told, Kathy Byrne was diagnosed recently with lung cancer. She is being treated at Rush. She is very optimistic, and she hopes to see you all very soon. She, and through me, wants to extend congratulations from the second woman president of ITLA to the third. Sara Salger will be a fantastic president of ITLA, and Kathy has told me there is no question. Thank you again, of course, to not only Jim Collins, Linda Benedict, President Harmon, all the distinguished judges and elected officials who are here. Kathy also thanks her incredibly hardworking executive committee, and that is the committee that was closest to her this last year in doing the work of ITLA. One of the things, sounds like a minor thing, they actually in Cook County had an unusual service law that you had to go through the sheriff. And with COVID, the sheriff didn't want to visit houses because, you know, the sheriff would be exposed to a certain virus we had for a couple of years. So it was it was not a good thing. It's very hard to get cases served. So the law has changed. It's much easier. It's like the rest of the counties in Illinois, and things are great. Let's say they are greatly improved. There's another thing, the committees. Kathy said they've been renewed this year. They've been energized. They're more diverse, more young people, and they will ensure that the work of ITLA is done for years to come. Lastly, the members of my firm, my partners, and I want to say something about Kathy, that we want to thank her for her vigilance, for protecting consumers and working people in Illinois, by defending the right of trial by jury, and defending and doing the many tasks that the President of ITLA does for our clients and for all the folks in the state of Illinois. We owe Kathy Byrne a great deal for bringing her intelligence, her diligence, her hard work to benefit our clients and our citizens in this state. On behalf of my law partners, the executive committee in ITLA, the board of managers, we want to thank Kathy Byrne. Thank you, Kathy.